Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an update for just my classic rolling project 10 pan. I actually feel like we have an exciting update this time, not as exciting as I predicted in last month's video, which is a little disappointing, but I'm still excited with the progress that I did make. I've got some rollouts to share with you. I'm also doing a teensy bit of like a summer refresh. Originally when I started this project in December, my voice is going away, I wanted this to have seasonal refreshes and have like a winter blush, a spring blush, a summer blush, etc. I haven't been doing that. I didn't refresh anything for spring, but now that we're in summer, there's one product specifically that I do want to just switch out, not completely, and I'll explain my thinking in a little bit, but let's just hop into the products. Starting off with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I've used this 5 times since the last update. I'm up to 83 uses, and I thought I'd have the stopper out last time, but I'm still getting some stuff on the wand more than before, and it's also been really hot, so I'm hoping that means that like product is like melting off the sides. But this is really close to being done. There's a lot of windowing happening in here when I scrape the wand on the edges, and as of last month I had like taken the stopper out to peek in there really good, and there's just product coating the sides and a little bit at the bottom, so fingers crossed next month. And this is getting really light for me for this time of year, but it's so close to being done I didn't want to switch it out. It only took 2 additional uses to finish this Bare Minerals powder. It is officially an empty, one of the oldest products in my collection. The packaging is broken, but it is completely gone. This was worth $19, so that feels good too, to add to my makeup empties. Thank God that this is gone. This took 155 uses to finish. I feel like that's significant. I've used my Tarte Party Blush 2 times since the last update. That's not going to get me to pan, which is my goal. However, the last 2 times I've used it, I've noticed some powder poofing out a little bit. This is getting old. And I'm finally seeing a little bit of differences happening on the surface here. Can you still see the full pattern? Yes, but it looks a little bit differently. I've used this blush 48 times and it's just now starting to look a little different. I just feel committed to this. I don't know why. I was like looking through my blush drawer like, oh, what's a summer blush I could trade it out with? But there's nothing in there that I would hit pan on either. So I'm just gonna stick it out. I mixed this with a glowy blush for my cheek today. I am very glowy because it's almost 1 a.m. and I've been wearing my makeup for a long time. But I'm just gonna stick it out. I'm gonna keep using this. I need to up my usage, but I'm gonna keep using this. I've used my ColourPop Smoke and Whistles highlighter 3 times since the last update for a total of 82 uses. My goal is to hit pan on this. I am so close. I've been saying that for months. Everyone's telling me, they're not that deep, Emily. It'll be the next use. It'll be this week. You're so close. What am I doing wrong? 82 uses on a Super Shock cheek product? Still no pan. Next month though. Okay, the bronzer is what I am like doing a bit of a switcheroo. So I've had my Body Shop Honey Bronzer. You guys know I've been having struggles with this for years. It's just so dense and so light. A bunch of you said, repress the whole thing and won't be so dense. That is very smart. That's a good idea. But then I would lose the progress. Like I wanted to show the second ring, and this is too light for me in the summer. So I've chosen a summer bronzer, which is something I previously hit pan on and have since repressed. It's repressed quite hard. I think it needed to be redone anyways, and it could use a little bit lightening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chip away and get that second ring to show, and then take out like the little bit that's left there that I was trying to use up, and mix it in with this new bronzer as a Franken bronzer. I'm going to try and finish that, and then this will be kind of like a goal met. And then what's left around the entire ring next winter when I'm fair again, or like late fall, I'll repress this entire thing to be able to actually finish this product. But I wanted to like meet my goal on this, so I'm gonna like chip out what I was trying to use up and mix it with my mini NARS Laguna. So I hit pan on this a really long time ago and then repressed it in this compact. I bought empty compacts off Amazon. They're not glued in or anything, but that honestly makes it really easy for repressing. So this is what's left. It's very thin of my NARS Laguna bronzer, but I pressed it too hard. Like I can hardly get product up and it looks a little bit hard panned. So I'm going to scrape this out, scrape out a bit of this, mix it together, and repress it in here. And then I'm going to try and finish this. And so I'm going to count, when this is done, I'm going to count my NARS Laguna as an empty. And I feel like that will feel really good. That means I'm trying to finish 2 bronzers. I don't know if I can do that, but I'm going to try my darndest. And I feel like that's a good use of my Body Shop Honey Bronzer, which is too light. And then NARS Laguna is a better summery bronzer for me anyways. It's a bit darker and it has like that golden sheen running through it. I just like attach these together with a hairband so I know which one is which, because I have 2 black compacts with bronzers repressed in them. So that is the convoluted plan with my bronzers. Let me know what you think of that. I feel like I over-explain myself. Next I have ColourPop Lumiere, which I've used 6 times. Is that right? I have no idea. I've used this 39 times in total. My goal is to finish this because this is among one of the 10 oldest cream products in my collection. I feel like I've made decent progress on this, but it's not really looking like I could make a new line right now. Similarly to the one that's in my whole collection project pan, which you'll be seeing soon, an update for that soon. These would go faster if I used them as cream blushes as well, which I haven't been. I just have a lot of blushes on the go. I love these lipsticks, but they're just getting so old. I do need to finish it. Next I have my NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. I finally have visible progress to share with you guys. I've used it 5 times since the last update. That means 5 days full of reapplications. That's 41 days of use I have tracked on this guy. My goal is to finish it. I have windows up here. So I did take the stopper out after my last update. I gave this a really good stir. It was a messy disaster. I put the stopper back in, fed gloss back through it. It was, oh my god, it was a mess, but I got it done. And now I can see windowing, and now I'm getting product on my wand, which I wasn't. That was the whole problem, was I wasn't getting any product on the wand. It's still just at the tip, but at least I can use it. I can't like stir anything away from the sides, just the way this component is. I don't think I'll do that a second time for such a cheap gloss. One of you said like, girl, it's $5. You've got your $5 worth. It's okay. I did it once. I took the stopper out, I stirred it, I made a big mess. I've now been able to use it a bunch more times, and I will continue to do so until the wand gets nothing on it once again. Then I'll call this done, because that was super messy. Another empty is my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Spray. I wasn't tracking usage on this, but these are my line markings. This is done. This feels really good. This is refreshing even midday, like if I was just feeling really hot or my face was feeling dehydrated. I was spraying this like on top of makeup, and I used it as a prep spray, also as a setting spray. It was really nice. I don't think I would go out of my way to repurchase it. Maybe if it was on clearance or something and I was already placing a ColourPop order. But yeah, I liked it. I'm glad that it's gone though. I've used my ColourPop Mr. Bing eyeliner 3 times since the last update. Ooh, I feel like I can make a tiny new line. That's the first time I've been able to make a line since rolling this in, so I will insert a picture of that. That feels really good. That feels really motivating. Eyeliners are so hard for me to use up because I'm just using it in the waterline. So like, how much product are you really going through? And this is old. Like, this is dried out. It still works, but I feel like a creamier eyeliner, I would see more progress. You know what I mean? But I'm enjoying this. It's just a warm brown liner. Lastly, I have my Touch and Soul Prime Essence. I've used this 5 times since the last update for a total of 30 uses. My goal is to finish this. I feel like I couldn't make a new line, which is strange. I think there's a big air bubble in here now. Oh. Okay, I feel like I just got the air bubble out. A little bit of it at least, and now I can make a new line. It looks like less than last time, but I have to remember that like this bottom portion is holding more product than it did up here. So I'm now at manufactured, which is a bit less progress wise than what I had been seeing, but I still feel good about that, and my goal is to finish this as well. Sorry, my face is like itchy. It's the middle of the night and I'm tired. Okay, so I need to roll something in for my Bare Minerals powder, and I chose to roll in my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is another mini. It has 2 grams of product. I have already used this 19 times. I will mark this. It's at where it says translucent powder. I will mark that with a Sharpie for next time. This is like a yellow powder. It's quite blurring on the skin. I feel like this will work well when I have a tan. It's too yellow for me in the middle of the winter when I'm very fair, aka translucent myself. So I think that I should be able to finish this summer. It was between this one and my mini Too Faced Peach Perfect, but that one has 3.5 grams of product and this one has 2 grams of product. So I would like to knock this one out first. We'll see if I can actually do that. And then I have my ColourPop spray. So I'm going to roll in another spray because I'm not working on any other projects. So I'm going to roll in my Ofra Makeup Fixer Mist. This is my oldest setting spray. This was actually sent to me a long time ago by Steph. I think I won a giveaway like many years ago. This feels really full. I will mark it. Oh yeah, we're up here. Okay. I'm going to have my goal to finish this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. This is 8 fluid ounces. I feel like that's pretty big. Yeah, this one had 3.72 ounces and it took me a couple of months to finish. So this is in it for the long haul. I don't know if it'll be done by the end of the year, but at least I'll make good progress on it. And it is my oldest setting spray, so it's the one that I would like to work on. And I believe this is in my 23 products to use up in 2023. So this is what I'm choosing. So we have 2 new products rolling in, which is amazing. Well, and we have the new bronzer. We're going to do a Franken situation and have more of a summertime bronzer. But I'm so pleased with how this project is going. You'll have to let me know how you are doing on your project panning. If you enjoyed today's update, give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!